Hello everyone, it's me again. I got an OU game that I did earlier today or yesterday, depending if I'm lazy or not. I decided to do these battle videos differently since the regular way I've been doing them were just way too long. Even I don't feel like sitting there and watching like a 20-minute video of one battle, so I'm bringing back the throwback, aka diverse recorder format. I don't know why it's not in the game, but you know what? I'm making a DIY version of it because it's just better, it's shorter and less awkward, and no one can hear me throw shit across the room when I get hacks. Just kidding, I'm not a caveman. Maybe. Anyways, I'm playing against someone in my Discord named Michael. By the way, speaking of Discord, go ahead and join mine, which is called the Urshifu Dojo. We have OU tournaments every weekend, one being on Switch and one being on Showdown. They alternate bi-weekly. If you're into all that singles competitive jazz. We also have the gym challenge, meaning there's gym leaders, you beat them, you get a badge, air quote, which is a shiny Pokemon on their team and all that noise. You'll see the full details in the Discord if you decide to join. You can also join just to chill, hang out, and trade with other members if you would like just to be casual. Whatever works. We can never have enough people around. But yeah, with all that out of the way, let's get to the good part. Alright, here's my team. I got a Sash, Dusk Lycanroc, Teleport Slowbro, a little Marowak, Scarf Gengar, Corviknight, and Banded Urshifu. I just gotta use them. I'm doing it. My opponent also has a Slowbro, but it's Galarian, Dusk Lycanroc, and Urshifu, but he's using the Water Style Urshifu. Honestly, I don't like the Water one. It's just not strong enough to be put in the Rain team. It has way too many weaknesses, and it gets walled by too much shit, like Tangrowth, Toxapex, Slowbro. Just to name several. I mean, it's still cool to see people use it and all, but I just don't like it. I know in the comments section, one of my playthrough videos where I chose Dark Urshifu, some people were debating which style was better. I don't think Water is, but to each their own. Anyways, his team is really dangerous, and I wasn't sure on what to lead with. My safest lead is Lycanroc, which, because it's got Focus Sash, Priority, and it can smash Obstagoon and Cinderace with Accelerock. By the way, Cinderace is a huge problem for this team. Well, it's a problem in general. It beats like 5 of my team members on its own. But I have a failsafe on the team. I had the golden answer for it. You just might see me pull it off, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to lead with Lycanroc. It's my best bet, and it's quite underrated. It's super strong. I definitely want to use it, but now I figured out my lead, I'm going to throw in the other 5 behind it and get this battle going, man. Here we go. We both have the crowns. I actually spent a lot of time completing the Isle Armor decks just to get the crown. I just had to have it. I'm like, what the fuck, can you get a crown for this shit? I'm doing this right now. Anyways, he leads with Obstagoon against my Dusk Lycanroc. That's just what I thought. He's either going to go for Obstagoon or Cinderace, but I don't know how he plays, so I decided not to predict, even though I knew he was going to go for Obstruct to get his flame up going. But it was just too juicy just not to go for that close combat right off the bat. It's low risk, it didn't really matter too much. So he actually switches out here, and he switches to a Slowbro, which I kind of figured he'd do that. So I went for Swords Dance instead. And I told myself that I was probably going to Stone Edge him next turn. I went for Stone Edge, but I missed that shit. And he hits me a Psychic. It's gonna do below half. It's kind of weak, to be honest. I don't really know if it's fully invested. But he gets a Quick Draw, and he actually Psychics me again. I'm like, oh my god. Now I Stone Edge, and I fucking missed that shit again. I'm so triggered. So now I feel like it's 90% moves that are 50-50 me, I swear. But so I had to go for Accelerock. I can't risk the Quick Draw again, so I'm going for double Accelerock. I know he's going to go for Aqua Jet, which is fine. He's going to take out my Lycanroc, which is just fine. I don't care. I'm so disgusted by those double misses, I don't even care. It's unfortunate I didn't get the damage that I wanted, but you got to take what you can get. I go to my Slowbro, Daniel, and I go for Thunder Wave. But he switches. But I had to go for Thunder Wave. It didn't work. So I'm gonna switch out. I see the knockoff coming. I gotta get out of here. I can't get my Slowbro to take damage. I switch out to my Corviknight because he's probably the only one that can take it well enough. It doesn't really matter too much if his item's knocked off. Yeah, he gets her knockoff. He gets rid of my leftovers. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. So I can easily go for a U-turn here, but he goes for obstruct. I don't know why he went for obstruct exactly, but I'm gonna roost to get all my health back. May as well, because that took so much damage from that knockoff. It was ridiculous. So back to full health. Now I'm just gonna go for U-turn. He switches out his Obstagoon. It doesn't matter. He's gonna go slow, bro. I'm gonna switch right to my Marowak, because I know Slowbro was gonna come out. So I go straight to my Team Skull, my lone Marowak, on his Slowbro, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna expect me to go for Poltergeist or Shadow Bone or whatever ghost move. But I 100% knew he was switching, and I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz on something. Because what you did is Obstagoon to get immunity to my ghost move, but nope, not today, not on my watch. You taking this Blitz. I definitely obliterate this thing and take it out. He had to sack something because he doesn't really have any good switch-ins to Marowak. Marowak is strong. Base 180 attack with Big Club. No one wants none of that. I was put in a pretty good position to get a Flare Blitz, so it was good for me. But now he switches to his Rillaboom. He telegraphs that he has knockoff and he's naturally faster. I don't want to take knockoff damage right now, so I'm hard switching to my Corviknight to take a knockoff. But he actually goes for a U-turn here, and I immediately think, oh shit, he's bringing in that Cinderace, which puts me in a really bad position. He could just Pyro Ball me, or go for U-turn against my predicting, and it locks me into a Vortex. So I'm forced to guess what he's not gonna go for U-turns. And I had to make aggressive plays eventually. I'm not in the greatest position, so I'm gonna have to switch in Slowbro to see what he goes for. Slowbro takes 1,000,000 damage from that knockoff. That's insane. I'm bulky. I am full HP, full defense. That is insane. He goes back to Rillaboom and once again put me in a situation where I'm forced to play by his tempo. I don't have much options here except go back to Corviknight to take the Grassy Glide and knock off. I just can't risk it right now. But instead, he goes for U-turn again. This time he actually switches to Slowbro, which tells me he's got Flamethrower. Either way, I'm not staying in. I just go for U-turn on my own. Luckily, I get the slow U-turn off and I get the advantage this time. This thing gets so much healing. I never really saw much of Galarian Slowbro, but I dig it. I want to use it. I haven't got around to use it yet. So I switch straight to the King, the Dark One, the Grandmaster Urshifu. Now, as long as I don't get burned, I can get a free Wicked Blow off. Thankfully, I don't get burned. I could blow anything back in the Wicked Blow now. I get a free Wicked Blow. And he takes these Unholy Hands. Boom, he goes down. Which is smart, Slowbro, because he's the most expendable member. He has to give up something. He has to get his Slowbro up. That's fine for him. But he can switch into Cinderace, and that's also a problem. He switches into Cinderace. I'm getting out of here because I'm not trying to get high jump kick to the face. He might go for U-turn, but I don't want to risk it just yet. So I'll switch back to Slowbro. But he goes for U-turn again. It's whatever. Slowbro is the most expendable member of my team, so it doesn't really matter too much for me. I live anyway. But he does switch to his Urshifu, which isn't that big of a deal. But I'm gonna switch back to my Corviknight, which I've had. But I misclicked to my Urshifu instead. It was a huge mistake, and it almost cost me a Dark One himself for no reason. But he manages to live all 3 strikes thanks to the grassy terrain. Healing earlier, thankfully, I'm pretty sure. But this time I switch and actually go to Corviknight this time. I'm just gonna switch. That was just dumb. I'm so mad at that. I know he's gonna go for Aqua Jet, but I'm going to Corviknight. I doubled the Corviknight to preserve Urshifu for potential sack later. I'm gonna have to take all kinds of hands of him because he's going for the Surging Strikes, and I'm barely gonna live because I'm made of cold hard steel, which is great for me because now When he's done striking me down, I get my U-turn off while I'm at 4 HP. So I switch, get up out of there, and I go right to my Gengar. Now all I can really do is Aqua Jet, which he won't really do much. I know he's gonna switch, which means I get a free Shadow Ball against something. I know none of them wants to take a Shadow Ball pretty well. And he's gonna have to sack his Lycanroc, which is fine. Because Lycanroc doesn't do much at this point, but Accelerock doesn't kill me. He barely lives it, which is expected. All I need is damage, so I can take him out next turn. But it looks like I don't need it. I don't give it a chance to because he does himself in with Life Orb damage right after he goes for Accelerock. He brings out Cinderace again. God, I'm getting really tired of this thing. I'm forced to switch out to my Gengar for my Corviknight once again because I'm Scarfed. And I need to switch my moves around because I have something even better for this goddamn rabbit. You'll see what I mean really soon. I'm gonna sack my Corviknight to this obvious U-turn. I can't really do much about it, but what I can do is I can pivot switch to his switch because I get to pick last. He goes his Rillaboom again, and I directly go to Team Skull, even though you know what? I'm done predicting. Enough is enough. I'm going straight to my Marowak, and I'm Flare Blitzing the holy bejesus out of this monkey because I'm confident I can take his knockoff as I'm fully invested in HP, which I barely take it. He knocks out my Thick Club, but does not matter. His Flare Blitz is definitely going to kill. I run Flare Blitz for this reason. I take recoil damage, which could set me up for a sack and a free switch, and it hits harder than Fire Punch. I just love the sheer amount of damage it does and it looks cooler. I sack my Marowak to the death of Rillaboom, so I can get my free switch back to Gengar to answer the Cinderace. Now, here's where the magic happens. He doesn't know I'm Scarfed, so he doesn't think I should go for sorry. He might go for Sucker Punch, but I'm Scarfed, so I get the Destiny Knot. I get the Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond, hello? He hits me with Pyro Ball, which I want him to do. And you know what? The biggest counter to Cinderace is Cinderace himself. I take him out, he is gone, goodbye. I use that tech for Dragapult, Zeraora, all the fast shit. It's just annoying. But all that's left is Urshifu, and I have the perfect answer for that, and that is Slowbro. There's nothing else he can really do now. Surging Strikes tickle his belly right before I just slack it off. This is why I don't really like Water Urshifu, because too much shit walls him. Slowbro is very common, Toxapex is very common, Ferrothorn is very common, Tangrowth is very common, and he doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna slack off, and that pretty much is GG. He can't do anything else about it. I'm just gonna slack off and scald him down. This is a really close game. I really like this team. I think I want to use it a little more as well. But his team was really strong too. It's unique with Obscure and Galarian Slowbro. I dig it. I think it's really good. But yes, that was the battle. This was my first narration. I know I made a few errors. I stumbled on my words. I'm pretty sure I put like Marowak's attack was like 180, 160. And when I said knockoff, I meant U-turn. And when I was trying to explain the Gengar play, I'm pretty sure he didn't know I was Scarf, so I didn't think he was going to go for Sucker Punch. So I'm pretty sure he was going to go for Pyro Ball, and I just went for Destiny Bond just to trap him into the Shadow Realm. But yeah, I like the team. I like his team. I know this setup was really ghetto. I was experimenting, and goddamn, I cannot get rid of this stupid Activate Windows watermark. I swear to God, I can't get rid of it. It comes back, I get rid of it, and it comes back. I can't do it. Fuck it. So, if you liked it, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe, and if, like I said before, if you want to join my Discord, the Discord's in the link below. Some of my channel art. We can always use more people. I would love to have you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next one.